Yeah, I mean it's Tuesday. We know it's Tuesday. It says Wednesday. I still haven't changed it.
Okay.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Tuesday Night Watch Talk. I am Bobby Legs, and I am joined here by my good friend Colin. Colin, how you doing? At Winding_Watches. What's up?
I'm good. I'm just listening to Amin try to open a pop quietly.
Yeah, yeah.
Or a soda, I don't know what you guys call it, but
Yeah, either way.
Yeah,
either.
no,
Okay.
we either way we call it.
Interchangeable.
Yeah, interchangeable here
Yeah.
in the States.
Cool.
How you, man? How's Christmas in
Christmas
Canada?
was good. It was very busy. Really a busy day for us, and but it was fun. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Kids had a blast.
yeah.
So yeah, getting some snow right now, so
Ooh,
it's good.
Mm.
very nice.
Yeah.
Any watches?
No.
No. Okay.
Well,
Well, you've been on a tear then
yeah.
lately, but
Uh,
not specifically for Christmas, right?
Yeah, they weren't Christmas watches, but
Yeah,
yeah, 3 showed up last week, so
yeah.
or something like that.
Well, which one you got on?
I'm wearing the overseas.
Oh, that's such a great watch, man.
Hmm,
Love it.
Thank you.
Hey, Amin,
Awesome. Hey, Rob.
how you
Colin, if
doing?
only that date window was no, I'm like did you see that was a funny comment. Sorry, inside joke. I'm doing well. I Christmas is good,
Yeah,
quiet, low key.
yeah, yeah,
Two of my kids are older now, and with
yeah.
the whole virus situation, we
Hmm.
haven't been going out a lot. Wearing the Longines Legend Diver.
Nice.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Are you trying to spend some time with it? Are you saying a long goodbye potentially?
I think it's gonna stay. Let me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think it's gonna stay. I that thought had crossed my mind a few times, but
Hmm.
I'm afraid of Wolfgang and
And the
I,
Longines crew. Yeah.
and the launching crew, and I like it. I really like it a lot, and I think the only reason I think about selling it is just general itchiness and
Mm-hmm.
wanting new stuff, and I think that's a instinct I'm going to try to suppress in 2022.
Mm-hmm. Hmm.
I
Don't call it a
it's
don't call
okay.
it a resolution in front of
It's
Colin
okay.
though.
You
Okay.
can.
Yeah.
I sold a lot less this year than last year. That was kind of
Yeah.
intentional, and I think 2022 I'll continue that.
I agree with you, the Legend Diver though.
Mm,
Fantastic
mm,
watch
mm, mm,
for and not even for the money.
mm.
It's a great watch. Like
It's a great watch.
it's there are a lot of days where I look at it and I'm like, yeah, that's going on my wrist.
Mm-hmm. Hmm.
Yeah, somebody, one of our friends on social media, messaged me and was like, if you ever think about getting rid of it, um,
Mhm.
you know, I'm interested, and it just made me, um, think about it, and I really enjoy it
Mhm.
quite a bit.
Are you so other than this, like when somebody
Mm,
reaches out to you and says, because you have a channel, I mean, and I have a channel, I've had people contact me
mm.
and say, if you're ever thinking of selling that watch, let me know. And it's always, and it almost like kind of puts it implants the seed in my head, and then I end up selling it to them. You know what I
Interesting.
mean? Like it's an interesting like so maybe I just gave away my weakness. But it's happened a few times.
It's happened to me with over the past year, I'd say, with the Sartori Billard and the Longines more than other watches, and
Hmm.
I just I like them, so
Yeah,
I haven't
yeah.
haven't gone there. But um, it does make you think. It does make you question, because part of the barrier to selling is that, it would be hard, right?
Hmm.
And if
Hmm.
somebody's just really telling you it won't be hard,
Yeah.
then yeah.
It's interesting that it's those two watches that you mentioned. So you have a Longines, a huge brand, right? They make probably thousands upon thousands of those Legend Divers, maybe tens of thousands, right? Probably,
Mhm.
maybe more. I don't know. And
I
then you have
think that's
Sartori Billard, which is a independent, bespoke kind of like
mm.
watchmaker who doesn't make that many watches per year, and it's
Mm,
and those are the two opposite
yeah,
end of the spectrum,
yeah.
requests. So I find that kind of interesting.
Price wise, similar.
True.
They're
Yeah.
both in that 3K ish um, range.
Right.
Longines I got a discount, but
Yeah.
yeah,
I got the Yub
sweet.
on this evening. Had a pretty good Christmas Eve and Christmas Eve at my Mrs. Legg's aunt and uncle's house is seven fishes Italian, and just a lot of great food. Missed out on
Um,
that last year. I was telling some of my friends that I look forward to this event more than Thanksgiving now when it comes to like eating and food, because like Thanksgiving it's always it's always the same. It's always turkey, stuffing, pie, whatever. There might be a lot, but you know exactly what you're getting for. Over seven fishes over at Izzy's house. You never know what you're gonna get. This year you get eel. You might that's
really?
oh yeah,
You
fried
said
eel.
Italian?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
it's
they
very
know how to do it right. Like
yeah
a lot of choruses and
yeah.
yeah.
So but like new things, right? In the last couple of years they've been doing like one of the fishes is sushi, so they just order like a ridiculous amount of rolls, right? And then so they'll do that, and then you'll have the shrimp cocktail, or you have your wangs, linguine with clams, and flounder and whatnot. So so delicious, man. I can't. It's just like I'm like the furthest point away from next year's seven fishes, so it's kind of like depressing in a way. Like I wish I could have seven fishes every weekend. Anyway, let's um let's say hello to the chat. Chat, also let us know what you're wearing on wrists. Pierre says, "Where did Amin's Tuesday night watch check go?" Well, it's here. It's here
Mm.
now. So hopefully you'll keep coming, Pierre. Chris, what is going on? Wearing the Vacheron dual time, man. He is living it up
Sweet.
now.
Yeah.
Um, uh,
Saw
there's
him on
Dan
Gray
here.
Market. Actually, I saw him. A lot
Yeah.
of FaceTime on Gray Market there, right? Do you have the right guy?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. I gotta catch up. I got a lot of videos I gotta catch up lately.
There's a few YouTubers I get them mixed up because they both have like orange and blue logos, and
Hmm
they're all
hmm
named Chris or something. I don't know. I
Yeah, yeah.
just get confused. But
uh,
yeah,
Justin's here. Hey, there's Sanjay. Got this guy. I mean, it's the reason why I gave him personally the most valuable collector award. Another
mhm.
pickup recently. I don't know. I'll let him save it for his Saturday night if he does it, which is New Year's Day. I don't. Well, we'll see. We'll see if Sanjay does a
Sanjay
show.
don't care. He'll
Sanjay
do it.
don't care. Yeah,
He
I know.
doesn't
He's a
care.
machine. He's a
Yeah,
machine.
be like 3 chocolate milks deep doing it. Yeah.
All hopped up on chocolate milk and you. Hey Clayton, how you doing? What's going on? Um, Marcel, what's up? How you doing, sir? Hey, Steve Timehill is here. Peter, what's going on? How you doing? Wilson, the man. Hey, Steve, thanks for joining us, man. Hope you're feeling good. Um, Joey B, what is up? Hey, Deech is here. What's going on? Detroit Spartan, how you doing, sir? Hey, Caliber is here. NX, how you doing? Welcome. Uh, Thomas, how you doing, my friend? Mes9 is here. Uh, Ken, checking in from Pittsburgh. Soda, east of Buffalo, Pop West. Okay, so is that the line of demarcation? I guess so. Yeah,
Yeah, maybe.
maybe. Um, let's scroll down. Say hello to everybody. Brownie's here. How you doing, Brownie? Oil money, overseas nice, but okay. Oh man, I really should read these before. I mean, the overseas is nice, but it's no Aquaterra or 5K Seiko, right, Sanjay? So just a little hint about what what Sanjay was, Sanjay. You know what? Here we go. Let's do this. Um, I'm putting the invite in the chat, Sanjay.
Explain yourself.
Explain
Yeah.
yourself. Get over here and explain yourself. Karaj, I want to know if there was boxes involved. Um, Bobby here. Yeah, RIP John Madden. Yeah, sad to go.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean he was like John Madden um was the man, right? I mean, like
mm,
I don't remember him as a coach. I think I was a little too
mm,
young.
Yeah.
But as an announcer,
mm,
doing the as the color guy, he's one of the best ever. One of the best ever. So
mm.
much fun. Uh, Obviously didn't know him personally, but somebody who you probably would want to know personally because he just seemed like a good guy. Um, let's see here. Oh, hey, thanks, Chris. Cheers to the Vacheron crew, Colin.
It's a
Thanks, Dan.
sweet watch.
Yeah. I'm surprised how slowly the bronze. Oh, Dan, I guess I just jumped into a conversation. Hey, Sam's here, all the way from Australia. How you doing, Sam? I guess it's good morning,
Early in
right?
the morning, yeah.
Yeah. Um, hey, Bobby, let me know if you're thinking about selling that stuff. uh, all right, I'm gonna skip all Money's comment there. Let's see here. Hey, Tennessee Mike is here. How you doing? No, 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 no. I'm not selling the sub. No, I'm not. I'm not. Who said I was
Never
selling?
even crossed his mind.
Never, never, never cross. Bobby C up sleeps with the fishes. No, no, no. What? No, no, please. Hey, Karan, how you doing? Thanks for joining us. Oh, and thank you so much, Karan. I appreciate it. Thank you. Um, Bobby's wearing the Snoopy 3. Very nice.
Decent.
Thomas is wearing the Tudor P01. Kevin, no, shrimp parm was not one of the 7 fishes. The good thing about this, so the sad thing is, like, I'm so far away from the next 7 fishes, but the good thing is I have now time to lobby Aunt Izzy to make the shrimp parm, and Romy too, and Romy, her sister. She also joins in with the cooking. So maybe we'll get shrimp parm next year. Maybe. I'll keep you guys posted uh, for the next 360 days. Pelagos tonight for Joey B. Aqua Racer for Tennessee Mike. Speedy 3861 has the light. Very nice for NX. Ms. 9 is wearing the Hamilton Khaki King. Bobby Legs, do you travel for Xmas Eve celebration, like to Staten Island for adult eye Italian celebration? No, not Staten Island. It's in Jersey. It's somewhere in Jersey that we have to go to. Yeah, but Christmas was here. Christmas was here. My father-in-law, oh, here we go. Okay, let's
Hey,
put the chat on
Sanjay.
hold.
Hey guys,
Welcome, Sanjay.
thank
So,
you.
just because we're at the end of the year, you don't stop, right? Like there's no taking time off here. Sanjay, tell us what happened today, or was it yesterday? Tell us
It was
tell
it
us what
was
happened.
today.
Yeah.
Uh, well, I am wearing the watch here. I picked up the Seiko SLA 055.
Awesome.
It's a
Kind
beautiful
of
dial.
large on me, but I
Yeah.
I still like the way it looks and feels. So I'm okay with it.
This is not
Um,
going to last a
Is
month.
that chocolate bar strap original to the watch?
yes,
Mhm.
yeah,
Oh, that's awesome.
It is
yeah. It
cool.
was a new release, new launch.
Mm,
And they were in the stores right away.
mm,
On this past Sunday, I was able to go take a look at it
mm.
at a local AD, so not the one I usually go to. Um, and I really liked it over there. Uh, they weren't really willing to work on price with me, so I mean, I waited a bit. Got to go up to Toronto today, and yeah, took a couple of boxes with me.
This Toronto is your normal AD,
Yeah, yeah,
and so that you got it at your usual AD.
yes, yeah.
And
Uh,
and I saw on Instagram you said that this is a watch you were hoping Seiko would make. Can you
yeah,
tell us about that?
yeah. I've always been a huge fan of the Marine Master 300, but it's always been too thick,
Mm,
too large. So Marine Master 300 is 44 mil. It's about 14 and a half, maybe close to 15 mil thick. Um, and it has that monocoque case, so it's super high off the wrist. And I always wanted a trimmed down version, which we kind of got with the Marine Master 200 reduced. But this one kind of steps that up. Like it's 42 and a half mil in diameter. It's only 13 mil thick. And yeah, so it's large, but it
Let me get a close up there.
It looks good on your wrist.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice.
Yeah, I'm really happy with it.
Looks really nice.
Yeah.
All right, so let's talk about casualties.
Yeah, just one casualty, and I mentioned what it would be. The only watch I'm willing to let go at that point was the Longines, so that's the one that left. So
Sector dial.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
So I hear there's a bounty on my head laid down by Wolfgang.
Yeah.
The Brotherhood of
Yeah.
Longines.
The Longines sector dial Brotherhood.
So
it's a specific sect
It was
of the Longines.
appropriate that I wore my Longines today.
Yeah. I thought you knew. That's why.
No, I didn't know. I've been wearing this watch more.
Yeah.
More than the other watch that you just got recently.
Which is that?
I'd say equal.
Okay.
Equal this week.
Can someone remind me what the watch is?
I had a honeymoon, and then
I don't remember.
now it's in rotation. Yeah. So back to the Seiko. I like it a lot. It's like a blue fume dial?
Yeah, like a baby blue.
Yeah.
Baby blue fume. I'm gonna bring it up again.
Oh yeah, let me just get back on this. Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
Looks great. And the indices, or the lume is sort of yellowed.
No, that's just it's shining through. So it's Lumibright, so it's showing up as green right now.
Oh, it's white?
Yeah.
Oh, that's Seiko lume is so strong. Even in the light, it does that.
So yeah, that light blue kind of sometimes comes off as a purple, which I really like too. And it's a fume style. So
yeah, and it looks like everything lines up. It looks like.
Well, the the chapter ring lines up at the 12 o'clock. The bezel lines up. At the 30-minute mark, it's a little off, just a hair off. But I'm okay with it. I saw it there, and I counted the cost. So,
well, congratulations, man.
Thank you.
Now, so you cut this. So what other? Will you disclose the other boxes that you had in the car? Like, what was in play?
It was just the Longines. I was just joking. That was the only one that I could let go. Yeah, at this moment in time.
Okay, so sorry, this is not a cheap watch.
No.
So what makes it worth the money? That's my question.
Well, I'd say the ever brilliant steel. So it's a new alloy of steel. It appears almost like sterling silver. It's hard to show on camera right now, but it's super bright. It's a very white steel.
Oh yeah. This is new?
It's new for 2020.
Okay.
This model is new though.
Right. But the steel is about a year or two old.
Yeah. So that kind of bumped up the price. It has an 8L movement instead of the 6R movement, so that bumps up the price. Other than that, it's just a new model, thinner case, like an all new model. So I'm guessing tooling costs and stuff like that. But they're climbing the ladder too.
Is the movement a new 8L movement? The fact that it's thinner, is it related to the movement at all?
No, it's the old 8L35, which was in the Marine Master 300.
What does the 200 have in it?
It has a 6R35, so
okay.
The standard movement, I guess, kind of notorious for its inaccuracy and
yeah.
positional variance.
Yeah. Hey, Justin, thanks for joining us.
I gotta hand it to you, man. Like that's something I wouldn't even do research on after seeing the price. But you know what? It's I'm glad you like it, and it
Thank
is
you.
a nice looking watch. It really is.
Yeah.
So congrats,
Thanks,
man.
man.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. Means a lot coming from you.
It does. It does push a lot. A lot of people have an idea of where Seiko prices should be and where Grand Seiko prices should be,
Mhm.
and I think Seiko doesn't look at it that way, which
Right.
is interesting.
Yeah.
You know, the public perception versus
Kind of
what the brand,
blending
how the
more,
brand
right?
regards it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oil Money said, I can understand the price. Lots of R&D money obviously went into making that strap look like a Pirelli winter carving tire. Oil Money giving you some guff.
Yeah.
Um,
He'll never own a Seiko, brand or otherwise.
It's we're seeing some defection from the from the Longines sector AB prominently recently.
Yep. Yeah.
And
But
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, look, I mean, it was, you know, your collection is so fluid, Sanjay. It's not a surprise that anything leaves your collection at this point. And I'm not this. I mean, that's, you know, it's just an observation. That's not. It's obviously not a knock. I mean, like you like watches and you want to, you know, experience new watches. You know, and that's all right. That's awesome.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, mainly I feel like I'm not gonna change much more unless if, something crazy comes up, some crazy opportunity comes up, I don't think I'll be changing much more because I really, really like the watches I have right now, which is why it had to be the Longines, and I really like the Longines.
hmm
But yeah, not more than I like this. So
Hey, Jason. Thanks for joining us. What's going on? Okay, so you know, hopefully, Cindy, you can stay for a while.
yeah.
Was thinking about, you know, what could we discuss this evening, and I was thinking, you know, what are some of the things we hope to see um, in Watch the World next year, 2022, whether it be releases or trends. Is there something that you guys? I know I'm throwing this at you last second here. So I'll throw out an example. I have a couple of thoughts. My first thought is, you know what? I think I would like to see. Uh, I hope to see a GMT version of the Black Bay 58. I know they have the 41, and I know it probably would cannibalize the 41, but you know, the Black Bay 58 line has been doing some interesting things in 2021, and I hope they continue doing that. And I think the next logical um, go to, other than maybe like a green dial, you know, with a green bezel, would be um, a GMT. You know, I would like to see that. Um, you guys have any thoughts?
I feel like they're kind of due for that. A
Yeah,
GMT Black Bay 58. It's overdue even.
yeah,
That'd be a killer watch.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, there wouldn't have to be like the Pepsi style if they want to get away from what they did with the 41. It could be just a regular solid color bezel or something
Some,
different, you know, color wise.
something
But
like Amin's new watch that he recently got. Like, can't go-
something. What was that watch? Was it
I,
what was the watch that you got recently?
Don't ruin the watch for him, guys. Come on.
yeah,
Look at him.
don't
Look
ruin
at
that.
him.
I'm wearing it less and less these days. These are taking it away. So what I'm looking for this year are more watches that kind of where the sculptural form of the watch is kind of not like watch looking, if that makes sense. So, you know, we see watches. I'll give an example. Can I
Yeah,
share my screen here for a second?
absolutely. Yeah.
Um, so this is, you know, this is a obvious retro reissue kind of thing, but like, you know, when they made these watches in the 70s and then now again, they weren't thinking how a watch is supposed to look, right? It just kind of, they made something that was a different form. And most of the options we see of companies that do this are super expensive, like MB&F, the non-legacy machine, Urwerk.
It's like an Urwerk knockoff almost.
Well, this was
I
first.
know it was first, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think that GP had a very influential digital watch in the 70s. I forget what it was called. Gerard Perregaux. Looking it up today, so I don't know if it would come up. 70s. Probably won't be able to. Oh, digital would be the. This GP, this kind of casquette.
Oh.
I think this predates the Bulova too, and I think a lot of watches have been influenced by this kind of design. But anyway, I'm not married to like this category. The Romain Jerome, like Subcraft and Spacecraft, are kind of in this category too. But you know, MB&F did the Mad one, which kind of, well, it sort of looks like a watch, but at a lower price point. I'll show you another one. This is not one I'm looking to buy, but it's a company that's thinking along the lines of what I'm talking about. And this crazy looking Mr. Roboto watch. Did you guys see this at all?
I've seen it. Yeah,
Yeah,
there it is.
this azimuth, right? This one's a little too the case shape is too kind of homage in a way for but yeah, just crazy looking watches. I'm pretty much hoping to see more crazy looking watches, sculpture watches at price points that I could live with.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah.
There really aren't many.
Yeah. Yeah, I was looking at the Spacecraft and the Subcraft on Watchbox. They have about 4 of them. They're at prices that are in the 6 to 10K range.
Yeah.
I'd love to go ahead.
No. Please finish your thought.
I'd love to get that GP. Like I think 1970s, that GP was sort of an important watch design wise, and seems to go at auctions for about $1,000. That's one I would could look at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Romain Jerome is defunct now, right?
Defunct.
Like, so you couldn't get that serviced really, no parts. Like someone would have to make something, I guess, or you'd have to take it somewhere and they'd have to figure it out.
I think Agenor made the movement. I think so. Okay. So I guess
so it still might be okay.
I'd start with them if I needed service.
Kevin's looking for a watch that looks like a pineapple. That'd be very interesting.
I think I've been a little movement obsessed, and I think I could get away from that. I'd be fine with whatever kind of movement, if the sculpture of the watch is cool enough.
Something like the Gorilla you used to have. Something like that.
Gorilla, I've been looking at too. They're right now, their models don't really. They're not going all the way there for me.
Yeah. Bobby saying here, my next purchase will make Bobby Legs proud. Ooh, very interesting. I would like to know what that is. A green Pelagos for Anish. Okay.
It's a Joey B wish.
Yeah, that's right. Paul saying a Hoyer Chrono Split. Yeah. So if Sanjay, if Colin, if you have any thoughts on that, please chime in. I'm just looking at the chat and seeing.
I mean, nothing for a specific watch, I want to see. I want to see the market cool off. I want
Mm,
like it to
yeah.
just make a good correction and get rid of all the flaky collectors and just I'm just getting a little sick of sick of some of this stuff. So
Yeah. Yeah. I think that, I would love to see that too, right?
yeah.
Sanjay, any thoughts?
Yeah, I was. I'm really looking forward to seeing a 40 mil Grain Seiko diver
Mm.
next year. Hopefully, they have the sport, like the diver case for it now, because they released those GMT models with a fixed bezel. So it's a matter of just repurposing that case as Grand Seiko does, um, and seeing what they come up with. So I hope they do it next year. I was expecting it this year, but maybe next.
Awesome. Risk Ross saying, love where your tastes are at now, Amin. I had a subcraft, got an NOS from Fed for about 5,500 last year, just for reference.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Had it.
Yeah. Yeah. I like it.
It happens.
A
Um,
sculptural watch is kind of really risky, isn't it, for like a watch manufacturer to go back to?
Mm.
Um,
We're getting
would-
pretty popular. I mean,
yeah,
yeah, there's all these indie brands like Amin mentioned, MBNF, your work. They're all kind of pushing the envelope, and people are buying them, man. I
yeah.
mhm.
mean,
And at the prices they're charging, they don't have to make that many of them. I think when
right.
you make a $8,000 to $10,000 watch, and then you get reviewed on a blog to watch, or
Mhm.
it's one that I was looking at today, you get totally killed in the comments section, right? Because it's people who are thinking like, I could get a Rolex or I could get a
Mhm.
Omega.
Right.
So it's a very different market, probably riskier
Mm.
in some ways, maybe riskier. I don't know, but it's a market for me. And Keith was saying that just when he starts to understand what I'm interested in, I throw him a curveball. I think it's because it's me changing. It's
Yeah.
not anybody missing. I don't have any grand plan. Just
I,
keep next fascination.
I know this is not going to happen, but I would like to
Yeah.
see less limited editions across the
Mm.
board.
It's like all they are now.
I know. I know.
Yeah.
Like
Uh,
I could see myself packing up my trunk Sanjay style and going to get our work and just burning the
Yeah.
house down. Yeah.
That'd
That'll
be
be cool.
awesome.
That'll be cool.
I would love to watch that.
would you just clear out the whole collection for?
I mean, financially, I would have to
Yeah.
do most of it. Not the whole thing, but most of it.
Yeah.
You should do it.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
How about do we I know, cue the music. Do we want to see any surprises from Rolex? Like, maybe, I mean, a Coke GMT would be nice, right? Kind of
Well,
cool.
the leak this week, if it's
Hmm.
true, was bringing back the
The black,
black
yeah, on a
GMT on Jubilee,
Jubilee,
right?
yeah, yeah.
Which who knows if that was a um, real screenshot or a real picture. But
So Neff, I kept it, you know, it was all, tied up and twined, right? They put it through
Mhm.
the thing, and then you pull it through the door. There's a door right in front here, and then actually, before I do that, I actually, size the trunk. I cut it with a saw, make sure it goes in the stand, put it in the stand, bring it in here, and then set it straight up. And then the wife tells me, how to lean it, and then just take the twine off or whatever it's wrapped in, and then it just flops, right? And then but getting it out is is bananas,
Are you
especially with all
gonna
the.
to cut it up or something?
I have in the past. I've had
Mm.
to do that with a reciprocal saw.
Mm.
So I mean, since it's pretty bushy, I'll probably have to end up doing that. And then there's going to be, of course, um, dried needles all over the place. They're just gonna fall off. So I got the shop vac in. So don't worry, we'll probably do this in February or March. So Mrs. Legs likes to keep the tree up for a long time.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Chat,
got another
if there's any trends that you want to see, or please put in the comments below. Senji, do you have any more?
I maybe go another round with the other guys. I'll
Oh,
come
no,
up with
it's okay. Yeah, no, I didn't mean to put you on the spot.
I have more, but they're super like similar to the last one. I'm just super predictable.
Gotcha. Justin's saying just clear out the whole collection and just get a watch box full of influential watch designs from Baltic. I mean, look, the guy is one of horology's brightest stars.
Genius of our times.
Yeah, he's like the Michelangelo. Kevin S, I really like the all black GMT, really an under the radar Rolex. I agree. That would be a nice bring back, Colin. I think.
Hey,
Yeah, it doesn't do anything for you. Yeah, you like a little pizzazz.
yeah. I don't expect much from Rolex this year, which who knows, that maybe they'll surprise us, but I mean, it's just year after year of little tweaks, and who can blame them?
Yeah, no, absolutely. Bobby will be finding pine needles in a living room from absolutely be finding the pine needles pretty much into the tail end of the summer. Let's see here. Sanjay wants more $5,000 Seikos. Of course.
And you know what?
Kevin is funny, dude.
I will get them.
Yeah. Hold on one second. I'm gonna put in the link in the chat. AB, please join us. I know you have some thoughts on what you'd like to see. Marceau's saying, I want Omega to make a Globemaster date annual calendar. So they have a calendar, right?
They have an annual.
Yeah.
Is there no date on that?
I think there's no day.
No day, just date.
Yeah.
Like no day of the week.
Mm-hmm.
Is that right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. I'd have to look at a picture.
Rolex price increase for real? Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. Probably. Sounds like it, right?
They do every year, sometimes twice a year. So
yeah,
I don't see why not. Inflation seems to be high. So.
All right. There's Bigfoot. What up, B-Legs? Sports Rolex for all. Sure. Yeah. Let's do it, man. So it has a date, no day.
I've been really coming around on those Globemasters.
I like the Globemaster.
Yeah.
I thought about picking one up a couple years ago. There were the pricing on them were, if in the aftermarket or used market, was looking pretty good, and then all of a sudden in the last year or so, they're just getting more expensive. Like they seem to have bottomed out a couple years ago, and now it's like over 5 easily in the secondary market that I've seen. But I like it. I like that the kind of like pan dial look it goes for, like a throwback.
Mm-hmm.
Great movement. Yeah, it's a cool watch.
Damn it! Now you got me looking at these freaking spacecrafts.
Okay. Dan is saying, I want thinner cases from everyone. Okay.
Oh, I could go for that.
Yeah.
Especially Omega.
Yeah.
All money, keeping a low bar here. He says, I want a Seiko to make a watch that doesn't make me want to throw up in my mouth.
Tough.
Oh, yeah. Come on.
Yeah, gotta love the pie pan dial for sure. Flippin' Zippo, reading the title of the video is how I found out it's Tuesday. Yeah. Well, I mean, I've been off the last week and a half because I've taken a lot of my PTO at the end of the year, and I kind of forget that it was Tuesday earlier today for sure. Justin, I am willing to leave Team Alone Jeans for a Globey. Oh,
Hmm. Yeah.
wow. Wow, a lot of love for the Globemaster. Omega should make a green Globemaster. Agreed.
Didn't they make a green annual calendar
I think
recently?
that yes.
Yeah.
They did.
Yes.
It's beautiful.
And like a dark. Speaking of
Yeah.
green, right? Can we see a new color this year?
What's
Right?
the color going to be?
I don't know. I know there's how many that are left, right?
Mm.
Burgundy.
But didn't they do like a red burgundy?
I feel like they tried and then it didn't really work. Like
Yeah.
you kind of started seeing them and they fizzled out. But maybe
Yeah.
it'll take this time. Who knows? What else is there? I mean, purple's too far out there. Salmon is always popular. I don't know,
Yeah.
man. Burgundy makes sense. Me and Sanjay are going to skip into the JLC boutique and get matching burgundy reversos.
Yeah.
I've been looking at
Wonderful.
those a lot the last couple of days, man. That is a beautiful watch, man. That is beautiful. Hey, B, what's up, man?
How's it going, man?
Hey, B.
Look at the
Can I,
lighting, man.
Good to see you.
Nice.
I know. Even
Can-
in the live chats, his lighting is awesome.
I know.
Can I say something before
Such a
we
cool
get
guy.
into discussion? Oh, thanks, man. You are too. First of all, for everybody calling me out in the comments, this is why I joined, okay? Sector Dial is still here. Relax, guys. Whatever Sanjay does is it's on him. But I am selling. If anybody's interested, email in the description.
Relax, guys. It's funny.
How's it going, guys?
Good.
Good.
I'm good.
AB,
Good.
do you have any wishes to see next year? Any trends you'd like to see? Any new models? Anything?
I'd like to see a lot of trends die. Is that are we talking about that topic or what?
Sure.
I'd like to see.
Yeah.
All right. Enough Patek Nautilus. Enough green dials. For the love of God, it's not that cool. Okay. enough green dials. What I want to see next year. That's a really good question. I want to see a lot of things. Can I get back to? I should have probably thought about this before I joined. Get back to me.
Scott's saying I would like to see the trend of my Rolex AD calling me.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen.
Me too, says Neff. Yeah. Sanjay, okay, so how was your Christmas? Because we didn't get to ask you how was your celebration, or do you celebrate?
No, I don't.
Okay.
But
Okay, well then don't answer the question. That's fine.
Well, we my parents came over, so
Okay.
we had a small pizza lunch.
Okay.
And nothing other than that. The kids were really excited and we played a lot, hung out together. So it was really nice.
Yeah.
I
Any
really
movies?
enjoyed it.
Any
No.
Christmas movies?
No movies.
No movies. Okay. Paul saying another NH35 stainless steel microbrand diver with a sweet strap option and an origin story about a dog. Yeah.
handcrafted leather strap.
Yeah.
Very specific.
Yeah, I mean that's a good point. I mean, like enough. I mean, could we like just chill out with the new micro brands coming out? Just way too many. I know, hot take. Just too many micro brands. Too many micro brands.
Way too many.
Way too many. Bobby saying, hopefully, a casual dressy watches become more mainstream. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that, for sure. We've seen sizes come down a little bit, but casual dressy becoming more of a trend. I like that one for sure.
Well, I don't know if I agree, because that would
No?
mean prices go up. and less deals to be had. Maybe
Oh, okay.
don't you think?
Well, I think the trend is that there's going to be less deals to be had anyway,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But
I think I agree with that. I want to see more Mosers come out. Um, I want to see everybody kind of turn towards the more casual, like Bobby was saying. I think that'll be really cool because enough dive watches. There's way too many dive watches coming out.
Yeah.
Um, Stuff from independents. I know that the trend for independents, we're definitely gonna see a lot of stuff next year. Um, a good friend of mine, actually, we were on the phone today, and he said something interesting. He said that the trend of independence is the new vintage of 5 years ago.
Hmm.
You know, when like
Mhm.
5 years ago, everybody was into vintage. Even Ben Clymer himself ditched the whole vintage thing. That's how bad it
Yeah.
got. But
Mhm.
everybody's into independence now. So I think next year will be the year of independence, like kind of what it was this year.
Yeah. So you think that that's going to continue snowballing? Um, more independent watchmakers, mom and pop shops kind of popping up.
Yeah, oh
Um,
yeah, for sure. I don't think popping up. I just think people will start to recognize them more.
mm-hmm.
Even a lot of older brands that people kind of forgot about. Um, for example, FP Journe.
Mm-hmm.
I just got an email saying that they're increasing their prices up to 30% beginning
Mm-hmm.
of next year.
Yeah.
Because obviously they see the trend. But I feel like a lot of smaller independents will get a lot of attention. You have Line, for example,
Mm-hmm.
Moser. I consider them kind of small in the grand scheme of things. I think they're gonna get a lot of attention. Um, and I would love to see that. Like, I don't have a specific watch I would love to see, but there's
Mm-hmm.
certain brands I would love to see come back. Frank Mueller is one of them. I
Oh,
want Frank Mueller to come back.
Kevin
Hey,
as well. Yeah.
Jinx. I want Frank Mueller to come back and operate things properly this time.
Yeah.
Last time they really screwed up.
Mm.
Um, and Beauvais. Beauvais has some incredible complications, but they just need to stop making 45 millimeter watches. Uh,
Right. Right.
but yeah, I can only think of brands that I want to come back. Also, if
Yeah.
anybody wants to invest in Universal Geneve and bring back all their previous watches, reissues, I think that'd be cool.
Oh, they kill it.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
I saw someone post, and I think I kind of agree with it. But 2022 could be the year of GP. Um,
Yeah.
they've got a good catalog. If they really
It's all
work
marketing with
and
them.
yeah, if they do well, I mean, they're kind of still behind the curve on a lot of things. So
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
People are ignoring Gerard Perregaux, and the Laureato line deserves a lot of attention, but their marketing is
Yeah.
horrible, dude.
Yeah.
Like, they have an advertisement of the Laureato, and it's basically this guy on a bicycle. They show the watch for like 2 seconds, and then the entire video is the guy on the bicycle,
Yeah.
right? And that was, I can only imagine how much they paid for that stupid advertisement. Sorry for being negative, but
No, no, it must be a
they
Bianchi there.
I don't know, but I know Anthony from Timepiece Gentleman has been pushing GP so much. I've gotten a lot of people asking me, "Hey, like, should we buy GPs? Is it like the next investment and stuff like that?" I don't think so, but I do think it will catch traction because that's the only
yeah,
thing left for you to buy.
Yeah.
Even Chopek, you can't even get a Chopek. Who knew about Chopek last year? Now all of a sudden nobody can get it. VC is out of the question. Patek is out of the question. AP out of the question. So the
really
only
have,
one
yeah.
left is GP or Bell and Ross, and you'd be an absolute idiot to buy Bell and Ross. Sorry to say.
whoa, hey, whoa.
Hot take. Hot take.
Whoa.
All right. Switching gears there, AV. Thomas is saying, with the 90th anniversary of the Patek Calatrava in 2022, I would like to see a really interesting Calatrava released, something as appealing as the 5212A. I think we'd all love to see something like that for sure.
I mean, they did a good job on the Calatrava last year, I thought.
the release with that interesting
with the hobnail
yeah,
bezel,
yeah, yeah, yeah. That was
I thought that was a good
actually,
release.
I think that was a good release too. Yeah, for sure.
Going back to what AB said, though, I mean, independence, I mean, you're already seeing it, right? Like Line A, Habering, they all have 6 month or more wait times.
Kadoke over a year,
Kidoki,
almost two.
Garrick, like they're
Yeah.
all their wait times are 6 months, a year,
Mm-hmm.
and they're just getting longer and longer and longer. And I mean, I find myself digging really deep now into
Yeah.
into Instagram, like trying to find like
Yeah.
like very undiscovered people who are working in their basement kind of thing and doing interesting things because I just feel like the ship has sailed on a lot of these.
Yeah, a lot of them. And for me, I slowly started getting into Gronfeld.
Mhm.
And the week, and this is the worst thing ever. So the week before I decided I wanted to buy a Gronfeld to put my list, and I knew I was going to be in there for like a year or so.
Mhm.
A week before I finally decided, okay, I'm gonna buy a Gronfeld. A week later, I'm sorry, I got an email saying that they closed all foreseeable orders
Mhm.
forever. Like basically, they're no longer taking orders. They're so backed up
Right.
that it's not even a year, 10-year wait list anymore.
Yep.
It's just no, like straight up, you're not getting anything. So for a independent like Gronfeld, and arguably not really a well-known independent, you have to be really into independence to be into
Mhm.
Gronfeld. They've reached the point where they're like, guys, we're not going to be able to make you guys watches. That's
Yeah.
it. You know.
It's
So
crazy.
So what do you think pops first? I mean, eventually something's going to have to pop, right? The bubble's going to pop. Is it going to be like the independents? Are they going to pop? Or some of these larger luxury brands, right? Because we're reaching at straws here for the independents because we can't get some of these luxury watches from the bigger brands. For example, Rolex, right? But do the large brands have to pop first
Mhm.
before the independents do?
By pop, do you mean like
But the pricing bubble
the
pops.
pricing?
Yeah.
I think a lot of independents will go first. I think only a few independents will stay really hot. FP Journ's going nowhere. For everybody saying FP Journe, blah blah blah. Like if you really dig deep into FP Journe, they're going absolutely nowhere, and they deserve it. People. I hate when people call FP Journe hyped because you see the Chronometer Blue, and sure, it is hyped. $100,000 for a CB is not logical, but don't forget that Francois Paul is an absolute genius. The resonance complication alone, like achieving resonance, even when Philippe Dufour himself didn't believe in him, that already puts FP Journe up there with the best of them. So people like FP Journe, I don't see them going anywhere, but the smaller independents that are getting way too much attention right now, whether it's deservingly or not, I think the bubble will burst on them pretty soon, actually.
I'm going to disagree with you, AB.
Thanks.
I think you have to see the supply constraints or supply demand, whatever it is, with Rolex has to kind of ease first. I think basically people are they've closed the book on Rolex, on Patek, on AP, on those sorts of things, and they're just saying, you know what else is out there now, and I'm going to put my money somewhere else. And once you see those hyped brands available, or at least more available, you'll start to see people stop ordering those types of ones, except for the cream of the crop. The Romain Jerome's, the Urwerks, the MBNFs, the Grunfelds, the FP Journes, Moser, like those are gonna still do well, I think. But you'll see some of the smaller ones, like the Lines and things like that, where they'll still do well, I think. But I don't think you'll see the wait list like you see now.
Yeah,
That's my opinion. I think it's more trickled down.
No, I agree with you 100%. Actually, I watched one of your live streams, one of your guys' live streams, and Amin had said something that really stuck with me. And he knows this because we text about it all the time. There's something about Line, for example, and those kinds of brands that I love it, but there's always that one more push that I could never push myself to ever like buy it. And I think subconsciously it's what you just said, is that deep down inside, I don't believe in the brand.
Right.
right? I believe in his work. I believe he's absolutely incredible or what they do. But I think for me, it's more, I have to believe in the brand's future.
Right.
I'm paranoid like that. I'm not a millionaire, you know, like
Mhm.
I have to somewhat care about the this crap that I keep spending on, you know what I mean? Um, so I think actually I'll disagree with myself, and yeah, I agree with you.
Oil Money saying, I want to see the industry disrupted by more micro brand green dial homage divers designed and manufactured in China under the supervision of Swiss expats.
Only if they cut out the middleman.
True.
El Boogie, what's wrong with B&R? People can buy whatever they like. Of course.
You know what's
they can.
funny about Bell and Ross is I see pictures on Instagram sometimes where it's a shot of a Bell and Ross and I'm like, damn, that's a cool ass watch. I had no idea it ever existed. Like another company that just does a really bad job of marketing. Like
Hmm.
all their watches kind of look the same, but there's some variations that are just really, really cool, but you just don't know they're out there. And I don't know if it's my fault, but I just don't see them until I see them, and then I never see it again. It pops up on someone's feed. They've got a really cool one. I'm like, hey, I'd buy that one, and then it's gone. I never see one again, and I don't even remember what the name of the watch is or the naming convention is, or it's just frustrating to me because
Hmm.
I actually would buy one if the price was right and it looked really cool.
Bell and Ross is a little weird for me. I didn't mean to say like,
No, it's fine.
okay, I meant to say the integrated BR01 or whatever it's called.
Yeah,
Or maybe it's the BR01
I
Breitling.
think that's
Anyway,
right.
doesn't matter. The
No, you're
whatever it
right.
is. And the reason I said that was because I recently shot a rose gold BR01 or whatever, and I actually refused to put it on my channel because I refused to put that like almost $30,000 gold Bell and Ross with like very basic finishing, very like so that's what I meant. But Bell and Ross in general, if you're gonna buy Bell and Ross, you buy their regular square watches, even
Yeah.
though it is very awkward on the wrist. A lot of people that talk about the Octo Finissimo, for example, um, I always say you have to try it in person because they're kind of weird on the wrist, and you have, I don't know what kind of, you have to have like a SpongeBob shaped wrist to be able to like rock that. I don't know, man.
Let me
But
look
yeah.
up what SpongeBob's wrists look like.
Yeah.
SpongeBob.
Neff is saying, easy call. Urban Jurgensen is going to have a great year. That's
I
It's more a 23 thing, I think.
yeah.
It's going to take a
Yeah.
little time there.
Kevin saying there needs to be a strong secondary market for independents to thrive. They were always great watches, but never sold well until the secondary market for them developed. Market is supported by resale.
That's a good point.
Zen Master. If Chinese real estate collapses, crypto gets regulated into oblivion, or the economy tanks, then we'll see Rolex back on the shelves. Bring on 2022.
That is
Well, I
true. A
think
lot of people are
That is
parking
true.
money in Rolex, right?
Right.
Parking money in watches.
Well, we saw that Financial Times article that came out about a week
Yep.
ago,
hmm
in China especially. Not investing in or speculating in real estate and just buying luxury watches, right? That's saying I like B&R, but probably too big for me. I need to try some on.
Wherever you do that. I don't know where you do that.
Yeah, B&R lost the plot when they split from Zen, said the Zen Master.
The Zen Master.
The Zen Master.
Should almost say Zen Meister.
Yeah.
Name
Yeah.
change.
Yeah.
Hey, Junior, what's going on? But I find Kevin S is saying that, but I find, but I heart it was a really strong North backpack.
I don't know what that means.
But I heard it was.
I
I
don't
heard
know
it was
either.
maybe. Yeah.
I heard it was a really.
I think we
have no
missed
idea.
part of it.
Oh, okay. All right. Fair enough. That happens a lot. I mean, when there's a lot of comments, I pop in accidentally to some. Thomas Burnett, Bell and Ross used to make a smaller green military watch, which I really liked. I like their round watches. I think they look something. I mean, Bell and Ross is one of those brands that I appreciate I think they it's something that I just probably wouldn't buy. Like not
Mhm.
it's just stylistically. I mean, I can understand why people like it. It's just not for me.
Yeah, I think everybody talking about Bell and Ross like they got talking after I said what I said. Guys, I swear there's nothing wrong with Bell and Ross.
You picked up Bell and Ross on the wrong stream, man.
You're a
Okay, I get
lightning
it.
rod.
All of my comments, man. I didn't know people love Bell and Ross so much. They're okay.
Nobody does. Nobody
Nobody
does. We're just
Yeah, no, they're all right. They're not bad. I just the B01. I'm not gonna get canceled in the end of the year. Okay, I did so well this year. I'm not gonna get canceled now. Okay.
He was
Hey, Sanjay,
finally
you're selling
sunk by Bell and Ross.
Sanjay, you're selling that sector dial, right? Go cancel him.
It's gone.
Oh, it's gone.
It's gone.
Oh,
Replaced
man.
by this guy.
What is that? I can't see.
SLA 055.
Oh, that's the Marine Master 200.
No.
What is that?
Save the Ocean. Save the Ocean. Not a Marine Master at all.
Oh, I don't know, dude. They all look really similar.
Yeah.
It looks like a Marine Master, right? Or why is everybody laughing? It's a Marine Master, right? Did I say something wrong?
No.
No, you said you're about right, man. You're
Said
about,
what we're all thinking.
you said,
Oh, okay. Oh, well, I'm
Oh,
just saying.
Sanjay, we're just teasing.
yeah, we're just
Yeah.
teasing you. Why would you like
It's a
Sanjay? Why would you like?
really nice watch, and Bell and Ross is amazing. So everybody.
Well, Brandon Ron would buy a BNR before Grand Seiko, so there you go.
Hey,
Oh, there.
whoa. Hey, whoa.
Whoa. He took all the hate off my back. Thank you,
There
Rob.
you go.
Oh man.
Random Rob described it well. This one, Marine Master 200 are expensive.
Awesome. What's the reference number on that one there, Neff? I mean, Neff wants to know.
SLA 055.
Yeah.
8L caliber.
Yeah.
Okay.
8L35.
It's a big boy Seiko.
It's a new watch. It's like
Yeah.
Marine Master 200 reduced deluxe.
Dude, it looks awesome. I thought it was a Marine Master, which is a compliment because that's technically the highest diver that Seiko makes, right? So,
Used to be.
Not anymore. Paul saying, so should I buy a B&R my grandmother gave me, or what?
What?
Should I B&R my
Should
grand?
I sell my B&R? I don't know. I think you forgot a word.
Yeah.
It's gonna be funny, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, I know that one. That's a great Seiko. Yeah.
Mhm.
Awesome. Well, there you have it. It's anyway, AB, thanks for popping in. Really appreciate it. It's good seeing you. Hope you had a great holiday weekend and whatnot. And Sanjay, appreciate you coming on and facing a little bit of the firing line here on the Seiko / Longines abandonment, pretty much. I think you'll have to answer to Wolfgang. Yeah, Wolfgang. Sector dial is greater though. So I appreciate that for sure. Colin, Amin, what do you guys got going on? Anything coming up on Instagram or other YouTube channels?
I don't. Oh, I got a RGM coming in soon. That'll be fun.
Man, man, I love. Do you want to show? You want to show a picture of it?
Sure.
Because it is awesome. I was like staring at it the other day when you sent that picture of it.
So RGM does a bunch of watches that are options, and then he does custom watches. So I got a custom one. It is
So let me ask a question really quick. Excuse my absolute ignorance, but RGM is an independent, right?
Yes.
Like American?
Yes.
Are they doing? Okay, I think I remember.
Out
Okay,
of Pennsylvania. Yeah.
Roland G. Murphy. So
okay, I remember now.
yeah.
Yeah.
So this is my watch.
Oof, man.
And, so it's a guilloche dial. It's loomed numerals, loomed Breguet hands. And he does really nice movements too. It's an
Is there a
in-house
movement shot or no?
I can show you a movement shot of
It's
what
the same as Cho's, or
it is. Different treatment than Joe's.
Are you getting this? Is it going to sneak in before the end of the year, Amin?
It would be similar to this movement.
nice.
Oh, beautiful!
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is a beautiful movement.
It will be at the very. It'll be next week.
Ah,
Yeah. So, which
Almost
is good
made it.
because it doesn't count. What I'm trying to say, watches that I bought in 2022, it doesn't count.
right.
And
right.
watches that I got in 2021 doesn't really count there either, right? Because I didn't receive it in 2021,
We found a
and
loophole.
yeah, and I didn't pay for it in 2022. So
Nice.
yeah, so I'm very psyched. It's next week. Next week it'll be here.
Good for you, man. That's awesome.
Yes.
Neff want to know how long that Longines was in Sanjay's trunk. Was this premeditated?
2 days. Monday morning, it went in the trunk.
So you drove around. You went to
You saw the
Walmart.
Seiko, didn't
Yeah.
get the price you wanted, but you knew you liked it, so the Longines went in the trunk. Am I right?
Yeah.
That's
That's
awesome.
so funny.
That's the best.
Dude, the Longines is a really nice watch. Honestly, I would keep it if I wasn't trying to be responsible. Like, don't cancel me, but like, it's
I
a
get
really
it.
nice watch. But
It is, yeah.
I spent too much this year, man. Like, I need to. I need to eat.
Thomas, thank you. Great shows this year's, fellas. Looking forward to plenty more in 2022. Have a happy new year. Thank you. Thank you, Thomas. Oh, man.
The Longines really is really nice.
Jeez, guys.
Two guys
Yeah,
who got rid of it, getting rid of it.
Yeah.
Hey
Singing
guys,
its
just so you know,
praises.
the Longines is great.
Thank you, Bill.
2 days in the trunk. Wolfgang does not approve.
I still have mine, Wolfgang.
Let me get a solo of you one more time, just to end it on some Longines love, right? So
yeah,
I still love it.
Nice.
Still a fan.
Awesome. Thank you, Amin. Well, guys, great stream tonight. Really appreciate all of you guys joining us on the stream and on the chat. Tomorrow, we'll be doing a collection review and discussion with Howard. So if you guys know Howard from some of the Facebook groups, the Horology Talk Facebook group, the High Horology Lounge, I think he's on Tim Masso. He's well known for his very elaborate and intricate posts, which are he's a master of grammar and the English language, and so I'm looking forward to talking with him in his collection about his collection tomorrow. So hopefully you guys can come back tomorrow at 9 p.m. And we'll have a fun one. Guys, again, thank you, and we'll see you next week. Take care.
Thanks.
See you
Bye,
guys.
guys.